What's up, guys? Cyclone here, and I'm bringing you some more Borderlands 3. Again, I keep finding really cool loot, and, well, when I find cool loot, I want to use it, right? So, actually, there are two builds that I'll be thinking about. In the future, I will be focusing on this right here, the Bangarang XL. This thing is dirty for mob clearing. It's absolutely filthy, but it also uses ammo like crazy. It's basically a bullet grenade on steroids, and you can throw like 20 of them out and like everything dies. But today we're focusing on a super strong epic item, this Shredder. Look at this, times 4 DPS. This thing literally shreds, as the name implies. The only downside, well, there's two downsides. One downside, range and accuracy. Basically, your handling of the gun. It's a blade launcher, so you have to treat it like a grenade launcher. The other issue is the reload. If this gun overheats or needs to be repaired, it's over 5 seconds duration of that. So you have to be very careful. But if you get these hits off, you will do some mad DPS. And in between shots, I like to throw out my hex grenades and keep my magazine full so I can, continue the burst fire. Let's take on Trant. I didn't check what the world rolled, but let's just go ahead and jump right in here. We're gonna throw in early. I already need to do that. See the downside? I have to water it. Okay. Gotta watch the cage. Let it cool down. Gotta repair it. Hey, he's dead. Once the shield is gone, this thing is absolutely absurd. I mean, it makes bosses look like chumps. I could even go with a radiation damage and review melee with the radiation. Double radiation melee roll. I don't really care, honestly. It is what it is. Yeah, but this thing is dumb powerful. Look, if you hit those 4 saws, see that shit? That is over 10,000 DPS right there. And I can burst like 5 of those in a magazine clip before I overheat. What did I get here? Ooh, a shitty ×2. Who do you think I am? Look at the DPS. Just look. Look at the difference in capability. Wow. I am more than 3 times more DPS than that piece of junk. I don't even care that there's fire involved. Not a big deal to me. The fact is, my burst power is off the charts with this. So, I'm going to use it. It's amazing. I absolutely adore this item. It's incredible. It's also a fun way to play because it's... Oh, well, I got a COV engine? Okay, well, I actually do want that. So, let's get rid of another COV item for the moment. Just so we can apply this. Like, every other day, I find a new favorite gun for the time being. Like, that's how I know it's done right, you know? When I'm finding new stuff, and I'm always, like, enamored by it. Like, oh, yeah, I really want to see what it's all about. And no different here. Actually, another fun fact, I'm trying out the area of effect relic I have here. And I don't know, I think the area of effect is helping with mob clearing. Although I could go with the standard one that does the elemental damage boost. But because, again, we're going with raw DPS, I feel like having that extra area damage is helpful. Just my 2 cents. You know, because again, if these saws don't hit their target, they bounce around, see? And that splash damage needs to kill. And actually, they can. This thing has saved me a bunch of times in Last Stand. The saw's coming back off a wall. And then the thing dies. So for Arena Moze, this thing is super fun. It trashes badass enemies if you can hit your shots. That's the key. You've got to be careful with it. It's not like a gun you can abuse. You actually have to be cautious about how you use it. So there's definitely an art form to of times for a Shredder. A Shredder in general, but I think this is super cool. Let's test it out. Let me show you against one of the raid bosses. I want to go to Promethea, and I want to go to the Forgotten Basilica. Let's show you what it does to this. This boss takes a little bit of time, but that's okay. It doesn't take much time with this thing. I can basically proc its flight phases pretty fast. I'll show you. Now, as well, I have this awesome thing. This launcher here is incredible. It's an anointed that has mortars, which I didn't realize when I got it. But then it also has 50% bonus cryo damage on the mortars. This is also a crazy gun. So I have a couple of crazy guns going on here. I'm just going to proc it with Iron Bear. Alright. So now my launcher is boosted. But we're going to focus on our COV Shredder here. Keep sliding! Oh! Corrosive rain! I know. Alright, I already spawned one of its stupid phases. I actually am going to go into my Iron Bear. This is actually a really fun strategy. I can shoot all these things with the area effect. Look at all the things it's getting rid of. It's kind of cool. Okay. Yeah. I could switch to another gun right now, but I'm just trying this weapon. Alright, he's already going into his next phase. Cool. I'm running low on ammo, but that's okay. I may have to switch it out to something else. Alright, yeah, fly around like an idiot. I don't really care. He gets one more. One more. Come on back! Oh my god. Come on back, dude. Well, it is what it is. Ah, damn it. This is a brand new gun I just got, and it's incredible. Look at this. Look at this gun. Bullet party. Make it rain, son. This would give someone a seizure. He dropped this shitty legendary, the whatever it's called. I got rid of that from my memory banks.
About time.
So again, the downside is there is a period where you run out of ammo, sort of. No. And, well, that is the issue, right? But that's just not that good. Well, 46% chance. Why is it such a... That is not a good one. Wow. The Shitamizer. Awful gun. Awful gun. But yeah, no, it does a shit ton of burst damage. It's really great against badass enemies. That's where you're really focusing on. Like, on your farming runs, you can shoot these at a badass, and they're just dead. If you hit all 4 of those on an enemy, especially if they're out of shielding, if you get rid of the shielding, they're toast. Absolutely toast. So, yeah, I mean, there are a couple things to consider. Boy, it has some nice attachments, too. I wanted to add points. Now, I have the gun damage one. Yeah. You know, if you ever see gun damage, you take it. That's a requirement. No matter what. I don't even care what you're aiming for. That gun damage, you gotta put it on there, man. Oops. That is just absurd. When you start spamming those out, get a TDR relic. Oh yeah. Actually, I have a TDR relic, I think, in my bank. But that's going to be for another time. Right now, we're all about the COV launcher. So, what I love about this weapon is how it balances being OP versus not being OP. It has weaknesses and requires that you hit your shots. So it's not something that you can just like shoot and then everything dies. It's more like you gotta position yourself and make sure your shots connect. You have to aim and space yourself properly with it, and also manage your energy amount, or your magazine, whatever you want to call it. Oh, bonus cryo damage pistol. I don't care. It's a fucking doll pistol. Piece of shite. Alright, I have that one already. Alright. I'm just going to quickly go farm. I'm going to go farm the vending machines quickly. And then, well, actually, what I'll do here, there are a couple of badasses who spawn around here, and a couple of anointeds. Let me go kill them. Hopefully. Not mess up. I'll just show you a demonstration of how it affects, you know, badass enemies. Of course, the hex grenade is always helping, no matter what weapon I'm using, and grenades are so big with Moze meta, so you gotta use those grenades. It's the only way you can somewhat spam your heavy weapons. You've got to throw those grenades out. Moze has no other way to really sustain damage. She can't go for the biggest crits in the game. She can't do sustained elemental damage quite as effectively. She needs those. She needs the ammo regen to sustain, you know, just to keep fire going and to keep her damage out there. So that's what her kit's all about, man. They can't nerf her regen. If they do, I hope that they nerf... I would actually be more open for them nerfing certain points of her damage than her regen ability. Because the regen is so Moze. That is what she does. She regens grenades. And she regens ammo and her magazine. That's what she does. I don't really... Like, I don't think she really needs to be toned down much. And it looks like Gearbox, for the moment, is agreeing with that sentiment. But we will see. Never expect that to be the end of what happens to your character. You know, until the last patch comes out. Expect the worst, right? Keep your expectations in check. Reload, baby. 36 shots. Oh. Fucking shite. Oh, a knockback grenade. You know, you could actually make... There is a knockback build that you can make where you can just also equip the Quasar grenade and you can just F with the enemies. Like, for co-op, I was thinking about it. You know, there's a shield called the Black Hole Shield, and you can also use the Quasar. I mean, there is some really cool crowd control this game has. And while it's not like super meta for wave clear, it would probably be meta for certain maybe future raid content or bosses. It might be something I check on in the future. Alright, let me just show you what it does to this stupid vehicle that comes my way. And I actually have to wait for it to spawn so the heavy enemy actually... Ah, fucking missed. Okay, well, there's that. Let me show you the power! I'm gonna go no grenade here, just to show you. Dead. Dead. Dead anointed enemy. Yes, I did ambush him, but even so, dead. No grenade. No fucking grenade. Just to show you an example of the power. Now, what did I get? Oh, I got a bouncing pair. Unfortunately, I already have this grenade. Not sure if it's better or worse, don't really care. Oh. Ouch. I fucking missed him. I fucking missed him again. See, it's not like the easiest gun to use. Alright, where's the anointed? Come on.
Here we go.
Dead. Dead. Fuck your anointed bullshit. And eat my fucking buzzsaws, you piece of shit. Oh my god, I love it, man. I absolutely love this thing. Another Lego. What did I get? Oh my god, the Leuna! Oh, almost cried. I almost cried. Oh my god, the Lyuda. You have got to be fucking kidding me. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Oh my god. What am I getting rid of here? Let me get rid of my, This is a real gimmick weapon. Lyuda. Oh, I got... Finally! That's my first Lyuda drop. My first... I mean, you can get the Lyuda in a mission, but I am not... I don't give a fuck about mission drops, man. Finding them in RNG is so much more exciting. Plus, to my understanding, you know, you can get different variants of the Lyuda in the world drop. I don't know. I have to look that up. Now, let's see how this thing rolled, though. Where are you, Lyuda? Come here, Lyuda. Come here. Oh my god, I got the Annex Lyuda. This is... Oh, yeah. Let me switch out this TDR for 1 second. Oh, this is too fucking good. Oh, hell yeah. Woo-wee! Yeah. I think I'm going to end it with that, guys. I'm going to go play around with this Lyuda and farm. I mean, finally, I'm going to use this thing, man. I'm going to use this thing. Thank God it's level 50. Oh, hell yeah. So let me go do that. Cyclone signing out with a great ending to... it's a good time to be a Borderlands fan. When you can start using these crazy, crazy weapons, man. This is it. So Cyclone signing out. I'll see you guys around. Take care.